Rockstar is famous for hiding little Easter eggs and secrets inside their games, and GTA 5 is no exception, because I think you'd be surprised at just how many collectibles there are in online mode that you've yet to actually find. And if you don't believe me, just open up your interaction menu, scroll down to where it says all collectibles, and select it to see how many action figures, LD Organics products, movie props, and playing cards that you found. For 99.9% of players watching this video, I bet you haven't even found half the stuff out there in the map of Los Santos, and in today's video, I'll help you rectify that, because opening a treasure map and hunting down these collectibles is some of the most fun you can have in GTA Online, and it's a nice way to break up the monotony between your heists and contact missions and business grinding. I'll also discuss the various daily and seasonal collectibles that you can get in this game, because this is a video about every single collectible in GTA Online and how you as a player can unlock them. Let's kick things off by finding some secret weapons. There are 5 of these in total, and if you're a new player, you probably haven't found a single one of these. First, we've got the legendary golden gun from James Bond, aka the Perico pistol, which can be found inside El Rubio's personal drawer over here. However, you can't just start the Cayo Perico finale and walk up to the desk to get this pistol. First, you need the key, and this key only spawns as part of a random event involving a sleeping guard. So if you see a blue dot on your minimap while traveling around Los Santos, stop, go over to that location, and check if there's a drunk guard nearby. You can then walk up to the guard and rob him to get your Cayo Perico desk key. Now here's a handy little map that you can open on your phone while hunting for the key. And if you want the exact locations, I've got a dedicated secret weapon guide that points out all 10 spots on the map with detailed instructions. Also, if you pay attention to the amount of cash that you get while robbing the guard, you'll see that it's $7,007, which is a nice little 007 reference from Rockstar. Our next secret weapon is the Navy revolver, which was originally introduced back in 2019 as part of a tie-in event with Rockstar's other major franchise, Red Dead Redemption. And I'll show you how to solve the serial killer mystery in GTA Online and unlock the Navy revolver right now. First, you have to head to this building over in Great Chaparral, where you'll find this message scribbled on the wall. You'll know that you're in the right spot because when you walk up close to it, you can hear the sound of irregular heartbeats, flies swarming all over the place, and it's almost like some dark, evil force is calling out to you from the other side of the wall. Just walk up to the clue and press the interaction button to investigate the text. If done successfully, you'll get a clue counter on the bottom left corner of your screen that says 1 out of 5, and this will keep going up for every new clue that you find. The second clue is over here in the Gran Sonora Desert next to these trash bags. Clue number 3 is a bloody machete lodged inside a wooden wall at this barn over here in Grapeseed. Clue number 4 is a bloody handprint on the door of an outhouse, and it's all the way up in the Paleto Forest. For clue number 5, you've actually got 5 possible locations, and I'm going to show them all on screen right now. Once you find that 5th clue, you'll get a message from the serial killer telling you to confront him for a final showdown, and you can do this by traveling to Blaine County and standing in a secluded area between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. That's the only time that this killer is actually going to spawn. Once you kill the slasher, you'll get your Navy revolver along with a $50,000 cash reward, and then if you secure 50 eliminations on NPCs, you'll get a further cash reward of $200,000. For our 3rd secret weapon, we'll be taking another trip back to Cayo Perico, and this time we're looking for the combat shotgun, which is semi-automatic, just like the assault shotgun, but instead of a detachable box or a drum mag, this shotgun has an internal tube magazine, which limits its overall capacity and reload speed. However, despite those deficiencies, the combat shotgun is still extremely lethal at close ranges versus NPCs, and it's a one-hit kill at ranges between 0 to 10 meters. Anything past that, you will require 2 shots to take down, and once you go beyond 20 meters, you might as well be shooting confetti, just like with every other shotgun in this game. And to get the combat shotgun, you need to search the main compound in Cayo Perico, so once you get through the drainage tunnel, start looking near trees, benches, and random walls for a shotgun. There are 7 possible spawns, and once again, I've already covered this stuff in my secret weapons guide, but here's a quick overview of the compound with possible shotgun spawns marked on the map. If you've ever seen a SPAS 12 in a movie or a video game before, you'll immediately recognize the combat shotgun here because it's essentially a SPAS 12 copycat. So it's not particularly hard to find, inside the compound. Another secret weapon that you must find is the double action revolver, and this was also introduced as part of a tie-in with RDR2, but it was a bit of a tease for the upcoming Western because Rockstar actually released this revolver in 2017 with the Doomsday Heist DLC, almost 1 year before Red Dead Redemption 2. And the funny thing is, you start the treasure hunt by getting an email from Vanderlyn at iFind.com, a clear reference to the Vanderlyn gang in Red Dead Redemption 2. Later on, when RDR2 was released in 2018, it too featured the double action as a weapon, but as GTA Online fans got our hands on it first. And here's how you get this weapon. Find the location marked on your map by viewing the photo in the email from Vanderlyn. Then, once you're inside that yellow search zone, there can be any number of random spawns for that clue, but if you're wearing headphones, you can find it quite easily because there's a wind chime sound that grows stronger as you approach the clue, and you can use this sound to pinpoint its location. Once you've read the instructions on the note, 3 new search zones will open up on your map, and you can visit these in any order. It doesn't matter. Once you have all 3 clues, a yellow chest icon will show up on your map, and this is where you'll find your treasure, the double action revolver, which has a gold finish with pearl white grips, and it's based on the real life Colt M1892. Then if you successfully secure 50 headshots with your double action, you'll get a further $250,000 as a cash reward. Our 5th and last secret weapon is the stone hatchet, which can be found by doing 5 bounties for Maud Eccles, and you'll find her icon right here. Just visit it, accept the bounty target on your phone, go to the search area, either kill or capture the target and collect your cash reward. Do it 5 times and Maud will text you the GPS coordinates for the stone hatchet, and this is the most OP melee weapon in the entire game, as not only is it a one-hit kill on anyone, irrespective of their health, but it also gives you Trevor's unique rampage ability from story mode. So if you get 25 kills with this stone hatchet once you unlock it, you'll also get a $250,000 bonus for doing so. Now, since we found all the secret weapons in GTA Online, now I'll show you how to get this awesome alien outfit by hunting down movie props for Solomon Richards. First, wait for this message on your phone that says a crime has occurred at Richards Majestic. Visit Solomon's office near the movie sets, and he's going to tell you that someone's robbed him of his rare movie props. There are 10 of these in total, and if you hunt them down for Solomon, you'll get a cash and RP reward along with the alien outfit at the end for finding all 10 of these props. I recommend using a controller for this one because it's going to vibrate whenever you're near a prop, but even if you don't have a controller, not to worry, as I'll give you the exact locations for the props right now. First one's going to be the Meltdown film reel, and it's right outside Solomon's office in a trash can over here. Then for the second prop, which is the WIFA award, go to the back of the vanilla unicorn. Normally, you'd have to pay a dancer for a private dance, but we don't have time for that, so we're just going to shoot some guards and force our way through them. First, head into this dressing room area over here, then take this door to the office room in the back where you'll find your prop on this desk. Movie prop number 3 is the Indian headdress, and it's inside the Diamond Casino in this restroom over here. Then we've also got the alien head collectible, and for this one you'll have to travel all the way to Sandy Shores near the Beam Me Up monument where you'll find the alien head prop resting on this platform right here. We also have to find a mummy head, which is laying there in the porch of a dusty old house just to the east off Route 68, and I'm showing you that location right now. And if you're wondering, no, you don't have to find these in any particular order, so that's nice, but make sure you have a fast vehicle like an Oppressor Mark II or a Sparrow to get around, otherwise it's going to take you a lot longer. Prop number 6 is this clapper board, which you'll find on a desk in the ground floor of the air traffic control tower at Fort Zancudo, and it really helps if you have a hangar over there because that way you won't get slapped with a 4-star Wanda level right away upon entering. Prop number 7 is a mask, which is on this rock next to the Altruist camp near Mount Chiliad, and I suggest you arm yourself for this one because some of the Altruists can be quite vicious. For props 8, 9, as well as 10, we'll have to do a bit of hunting because they've got random spawns and each one of them spawns inside a vehicle with armed thugs standing nearby. Once you find the vehicle, it'll be extremely obvious what you're looking at, but getting there is the tough part because the vehicles can spawn in one of 3 different locations for each prop. First, for the mummy coffin, check these 3 areas. The parking lot of the Court Center in Pacific Bluffs, this spot near the Epsilon Center in Rockford Hills, and this spot over here on North Rockford Drive in Richmond. Then for the tiger skin, this one's slightly easier as all 3 spots are in or around La Mesa. First is this alleyway in Textile City. Then check this spot right outside the Darnell Bros factory, and the third spawn should be on the San Andreas Avenue Bridge right here. Lastly, for prop number 10, which is the globe, check this road heading east from the Procopio truck stop. It's on the Great Ocean Highway. If you don't find it there, check the parking lot over at Willie's Supermarket in Paleto Bay. And then check this alleyway behind the hen house, also in Paleto Bay. Once you drive these 3 vehicles back to the warehouse at the movie studio, you should have all 10 props, so go to Solomon's office and collect your reward, the rare alien bodysuit. After you find all the movie props, go ahead and find all 54 unique playing cards scattered around the map to unlock a unique high roller outfit. If you destroy all 50 signal jammers in Los Santos, you'll unlock Avi Schwartzman as a hacker in the Diamond Casino heist, and he's even better than Paige Harris. There are also 100 action figures scattered across Los Santos that you can collect, and I won't show every single one here as it took me literally hours to find and collect them all, but here's a handy little map that you can use for your convenience. And as always, you can track your progress from the collectibles menu. Once you have all 100 figures, you'll unlock the Impotent Rage costume along with the Impotent Rage hairstyle. And you'll also get $1,000 as well as 1,000 RP per action figure, so this is a great way to farm cash and RP if you're low level in GTA Online. The Criminal Enterprises DLC also introduced these collectibles called LD Organics products, and there are 100 of these grass packets scattered around the map, and each one gives you $1,000 as well as 1,000 RP as well, plus you get a $50,000 cash reward for collecting all 100 along with an LD Organics hat and t-shirt. For your daily collectibles, here's what you have to do. First, visit this spot to start the Animal Photography Challenge, where you have to click 3 photos for each different animal species around the map, and you can find the exact spawn locations for all animals on the GTAweb.eu map. Then, once you get all 3 photos that you need, you'll earn a total of $100,000, and you can do this every single day. Note that this isn't available on last-gen consoles and Legacy, so it's only for current-gen and PC players with the enhanced version of the game. Then we also have shipwrecks, and you can find one of these every 24 real-life hours, with the spawn location also marked on GTAweb.eu, just like everything else. And if you find 7 of these in a row, you'll also unlock the pirate outfit for your character. LS tags are also a relatively new daily collectible, and every day you get 5 posters that you can tag with spray paints and collect a cash and RP reward. Once again, the spawns for all these posters can be found on GTA Web, and it actually pays decently well here because you earn $15,000 plus 5,000 RP for each billboard you tag, and if you tag all 5 on the same day, you'll get a $25,000 bonus along with the street artist outfit. We've also got some unique treasure chests, and 2 of these spawn every day exclusively on the Cayo Perico Island, where you can find them with a metal detector while doing the Gather Intel mission. The rough search zones will be marked on your map with a little white circle and a question mark, so you'll know where to look. Lastly here, we've got limited time seasonal collectibles like the snowmen, peyote plants, UFOs, and jack-o'-lanterns, but these only appear during holiday seasons towards the end of the year, so we probably won't see new Christmas exclusive collectibles again unless GTA 5 Online continues for a few months after GTA 6's release later this year. But anyways, there you have it. Those are all the collectibles you can find in GTA Online. Thank you so much for watching this video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushtv, and I'll see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Adios, amigos.